Hello, Facebook world. Angel Ellers here, one of the Greenbelt educators. We wanted to do an impromptu Facebook Live because we're doing one of our very first Work Outside Wednesday invasive species pulling events. We're calling it a pick and pull informally, but today we have a few volunteers out here on the sides of the Red Trail in Bucks Hollow. And so we are out here picking a very invasive, fast-growing vine called MileAMinute weed. It is identifiable by its triangular shaped leaves. It generally has a red stem with prickly barbs, which makes it really easy for it to grab onto other structures or plants like fences and trees and spice bush out here. So I'm just going to go along the trail quickly and introduce some of our volunteers who are happy to be out here today. We do have another event coming up next week. Same place, same time, 10 a.m. next Wednesday. You can find that event on our Facebook page and on the Greenbelt Conservancy page. But here we are with one of our first volunteers. We have Mr. Don Reckles pulling some vines out here. How you doing, Don?
I'm doing okay.
Awesome.
Folks will come along here, see us off the trail, and they'll kind of wonder, what are we doing? Taryn, what are you doing to all these beautiful green plants in the green belt? And I'm sure you've already been told that we're trying to get rid of this very, very invasive vine called MileAMinute. It's pretty fast growing vine, and you can see it's starting to cover over everything here.
Yeah, it sure is.
Doesn't grow a mile a minute, but they say it grows up to 6 inches a day, so it doesn't take very long to get out of control.
Wow. Well, thanks so much for your hard work today, Don, and thanks for helping us get this event together. But that's pretty amazing. 6 inches a day is so much. It's hard for me to imagine something growing so fast. But so we are placing our full bags on the side of the trail and organizing them carefully. They're all going to go be put in the landfill later on. Coming down this red trail, we have environmental educator Karen Ruth here.
Hello.
How's it going, Karen?
It's going. We have a lot more to go. So if you can see, it's all behind me here, growing up on the trees. You can really clearly see the seeds here. So hopefully we'll get those out before they can go to seed and make more plants. And we're also in the middle of doing this, pulling some of our stilk grass, which is this right here. So if we happen to take some of that along with the MileAMinute, that's great, because this is also an invasive species that is taking over. And this is a really good workout for anybody who wants to be outside working out. Maybe you can't get to your gym. Come help us do this, and you will hopefully lose a pound or two and gain some muscle.
Yeah, thanks so much, Karen. Yeah, that's a really good point. So we are definitely following COVID-19 social distancing protocols. People are far more than 6 feet apart, and there is lots and lots of potential here. Lots of invasive MileAMinute to pull. All right, moving on down the trail. Our next volunteer is environmental educator Christopher Ricker. Hello, Christopher Ricker.
Greetings, everyone. How's it going?
Awesome. Life is good. What are you doing out here?
Awesome. So today we're out here with some of our volunteer stewards, as you probably heard, pulling MileAMinute. So our hope is that we can pair up really dedicated volunteers with passionate Greenbelt educators to take on meaningful conservation projects. So any Wednesday that you're free and you want to come spend time with us, have fun, joke, and learn some really cool stuff. Anybody, any age, any orientation is always welcome to be a part of our cruise. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Yeah, enjoy.
I will. And that's a really good point that Chris and Karen both made, that we're here because we love the Greenbelt. So it's like a different kind of opportunity to experience this land. So come join us sometime. We have another environmental educator, Christopher Brommell, out here. What's going on, Chris?
Oh, good. Taking out MileAMinute. We're moving just as fast to get rid of this invasive plant. And I've actually got a 2-for-1. a couple minutes ago, actually.
Show us.
Yeah.
Take us over.
So, what I found was Devil's Walking Stick. It is a tree that stands upright and has, I don't know if you can see it, but has many thorns. So MileAMinute has thorns as well. So I'm dealing with 2 for 1 price right here for getting this down. So this is very invasive.
Wow.
And it's just a stick that just, it kind of fits the name Devil's Walking Stick. This is what you kind of think of when, if the devil had a cane to walk with.
Right.
But all the MileAMinute was around it, so it was really easy to take down and helping the greenbelt get back to its rightful plants to grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. And actually, so it's not a 2-fer, it's a 3-fer, right? Because not only is it the Devil's Walking Stick and the MileAMinute, but there's also invasive bittersweet all around here. So that's really cool. What an awesome find.
Thanks, Angel.
Thanks so much, Chris.
Bye-bye.
Have fun. Oh, who do we have over here? Wow, we have Jack back here working so hard. Wow, Jack. So MileAMinute really grows on top of things, huh?
Yeah, it tries to steal all the sunlight that other plants would get, so that's why we don't want it around here.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And it looks like it's really good at its job too. It's trying, like Jack just said, it is trying to steal the sunlight from the other plants. So it being a vine that can grow vertically and on top of all different other sturdier plants out here, it is actually really successful at what it does. And that's why it is so hard to remove, because it has branched out so much. Okay, we're gonna come around here. I think we have one of the children of one of our educators. We have Eric back here.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Having fun out here today? Picking the MileAMinute?
Kind of hurts. We're dealing with it, I guess.
Yeah, totally. So Eric said it kind of hurts because of those fine thorns on it. So if anybody were going to come out next week, we definitely encourage you to wear long sleeves like we are all wearing. Also long pants and even socks over your pants to protect you from some of the local hazards like ticks, perhaps poison ivy. Some people are more allergic to it than others. And that brings me to 2 of our final volunteers out today. And I say that because I know that one of them is really allergic to poison ivy.
That's me.
But here we have
Hello.
Sachem McKinnon
I'm Sachem.
and we have Bob
Hi.
Ellers, 2 of our happiest and most energetic volunteers. How are you guys doing out here today?
We're good.
Doing great. We're collecting MileAMinute. And I found out you don't even have to carry it. You could just stick it on you.
Yeah, that's such an important point because I think that's exactly what the MileAMinute does with the animals that come through. So imagine you were a big deer walking through the greenbelt and you got stuck in a little MileAMinute. If you move through, then that MileAMinute goes with you, and that's an easy way for the seeds to spread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very crafty plant.
It is crafty, yeah.
Your eyes are watering.
Your eyes are watering?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can get your hair out of your face a little bit.
Yep.
All right.
Nothing.
Well, cool. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Awesome. So, and also, thank you so much for joining us on this Facebook Live. We're going to be doing a few more of these just to kind of show everybody what we're up to, because we have started in-person programming again. We're starting it slowly, and we're making sure that it is safe and COVID-19 friendly as possible. And luckily, we have 35 miles of trails and 2,800 acres of land here in the Greenbelt. So being socially distant is not so hard. And there is so much work to do out here. So if you're interested in volunteering for any stewardship projects, please check us out like you see us on Facebook. We also have a Greenbelt Conservancy Facebook page. We have a YouTube channel, and of course our website at sigreenbelt.org. So thanks so much for joining us, and maybe you can come out and join us in person next week. Alrighty? Have a great day, Facebook world.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.